Hello there. So today we're going to talk again about photo composition tips and tricks, and this one is going to be about negative space. I want you to find this page. I've got it linked from my Google form, and I want you to take a look at all the information about negative space. Watch this guy's YouTube video. Read the information here. Positive space in a photograph is the thing that you're trying to focus people's attention on. Negative space is basically everything else, the background or what have you. So what this lesson will teach you is how to use the background to compose the shot, why the background is important. If it's not working around, it's not looking right, then move until your background looks right. So the next thing you probably want to do is do a quick Google image search for negative space photos so you can see what the heck everybody else means when they say this. Looking at these, you see that there is a subject to each of them, clear subject, but there's an awful lot going on around that subject. This one's very cool. The negative space is everything that isn't the subject. So this man walking in the dark is positive space. He's just a silhouette, but the negative space is all the space that he's walking through and near and next to. This is a little bit of a harder thing to get just right when you're talking about negative space. It's kind of subjective sometimes. You got a desert and you got a sky as the negative space, and the tree is the positive space. Some photos that I've taken where I've used negative space. This is from my trip to Fiji, the one where I got married. The positive space in this one is going to be that little hut on the beach. I wanted everyone to see the hut on the beach. That's the hut where I got married. And the negative space is everything around it, the trees and the beach and the sky and beautiful stuff like that. Positive space is this little beach space, that little tourist spot. But the negative space is all of that blue. So much blue that you can see there. And the photo just wouldn't look good if I zoomed right in on the trees and the little huts on the beach and stuff. The photo looks so much better because of all the beautiful blue sky, blue water. This is a couple that was part of the tour group that was with us, and they were just such a sweet old couple that I took this photo of them being all adorable on the beach, and the negative space around them just made it the most amazing photo. It's just this entire world of beauty and beach beside this old couple, and they're on this wonderful trip together. So when you take a picture, you've got to pay attention to the negative space. What's going on around your picture? Yes, there's a bench and a balloon, but also there's grass in the sky. What I want you guys to think about this week is I want you to think about taking a couple of photos where the negative space is really important. And it can be this simple. It can be just a kid sitting against a really plain looking wall, and the wall is important because, my gosh, it just works. If she was sitting against, a different wall, a brick wall, would that make the picture better or worse? That is an interesting negative space, right? Astronaut in the middle of the black space. So that is something you're going to work on this week, negative space photos. Again, there's going to be a spot on the Google form where you will submit your work. If you cannot figure that out, by all means, send me the photo or the photos that the form asks for. Make sure that you use either my phone number that I have just for text messages, which is right there, or make sure that you use my email address, which is that right there. That is on my syllabus, and the link to the syllabus is still under, I think, March 24th. Yeah, March 24th. That's where the link to the syllabus is. It's right there. So if you need to send me something, that would be a good way to send it. Make sure you include your name when you send me things. If you just send me 2 photos or 5 photos or whatever you send me, if you don't put your name on it, or if your email address doesn't have your name on it, then I have no idea who sent it. So make sure that information is present as well. This is going to be the piece for the week. Make sure you answer the written questions as well, and make sure you get that turned in by the close of the day on Friday. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you're doing okay out there.